We heard some of it today. They called the EMS talking about, she was talking about the last time we spoke, we had an argument, blah, blah, blah. Just yesterday, they showed us evidence that they said this was the beginning of the cover-up. Those were like the 50 calls that she made to him. Well, if she's calling him in that way for the cover-up, then why is she going to the EMT guy and trying to tell him we just had an argument? Wouldn't that be part of the cover-up as well, saying, I'm not going to mention the argument that we had, because that would be, point the finger at me a little bit.
Michael, I agree 1,000%. I mean, that's the first time that I heard that testimony when we were coming on air and you guys played it. And I was thinking to myself, as an EMT, as a matter of fact, first of all, we aren't really engaging people in these levels of conversation, but assuming that it happened, what is the argument here by the prosecution? Is that the motive, that they were fighting, so she decided to roll him over and run him over and create this dastardly crime? Why would she say that to him? If she's looking to cover up these things and looking to hide what she did, this would be literally the last thing that you would say to somebody. So I looked at that as a major piece of evidence for the defense. Again, sometimes the prosecutor, we all do this as lawyers. You're looking at the case with rose-colored glasses, and what you think is so powerful for you really is powerful for the other side.
Yeah, so tell us what you think as a former prosecutor, and Michael and I have talked about this a little bit, but the jury view, I think it's fine. I think it's good. It puts everything in perspective. We know her car was there by that flagpole. We also know she decided not to go, telling Matt, I don't ever need to go back there again. What do you think it does for the defense or the prosecution to go see this place?
Well, I'll give you a really quickly both sides of it. I have never personally done it. I've wanted to do it as a prosecutor because I felt that it's important for, to really put the jurors into the scene. The argument against it, which is typically successful, although it's losing its power in New Jersey, but has been successful for a long time, is that you cannot control what the jurors are seeing in a unified way. One person may witness one thing, another person may witness another thing. So it's very hard to contain how the information is coming to them, and you want the jurors ultimately to go into the jury room not based on personal perceptions of something that another juror may not have seen. That said, I think that we can trust jurors to be able to deliberate in a deliberative process, go to the scene. And to me, look, we always tell trial lawyers when you prepare a case, I'm sure you guys have done it too, never go to trial in a case where you have not gone to the scene to observe it, because many times people will say things that are just literally impossible. So why shouldn't the jurors who are making the ultimate determination of fact have that same opportunity?